There are multiple sources of law, but the most important for the context of the criminal law is what is known as statutory law. Statutory law, which is also sometimes called codified law, refers to law created by the legislative branch of government, whether that be the state or federal level. So let's talk about this process. This is a graphic created by the Friends Committee on National Legislations and shows the official process for legislation. This particular graphic is showing the process at the federal level, but we could apply the process to the average state as well. So we have the Senate and we have the House of Representatives. Together, these two bodies make up the United States Congress, which is the legislative branch of government at the federal level. It has the power to create laws. The way it starts is an individual member introduces a bill. If the member who writes the bill is a senator, then the process is going to start in the Senate. If the member who introduces the bill is a representative, then this process is going to start in the House. So I'm going to simplify a little bit and skip over all the committee portions because the details are less important for our purposes, but essentially the bill is introduced, it's debated, and then it's perfected in one chamber. After it gets to its kind of final form, a vote is taken within that chamber. And if the bill passes, it's going to then go to the other chamber. So if we start in the Senate, we're going to perfect this bill, vote on it, and if the Senate votes a majority vote to pass the bill, then that bill is going to travel over here to the House of Representatives chamber, and they're going to go through that process in that chamber. They're going to look at the bill. They might vote on it as it is and pass it as the Senate passed it. That'd be super easy. Most likely, they're going to amend the bill, change it in some form, and then they're going to craft a bill that they like and vote on it. And if it passes, both chambers pass the bill, then it's going to come to this middle section. They're going to reach a compromise. There'll be a committee for compromise. We won't go into the details of that. But essentially, they're going to come up with a bill that both chambers vote on, pass, and then it'll come to this bottom section where the president signs the bill into law. So once the bill is signed by the executive at the federal level, that's the president. At the state level, the executive is the governor. Once it's signed, the bill becomes law. Many bills never make it through this process. They get introduced and they don't ever reach a committee. They reach a committee, they never come out of that committee. They reach the full vote and fail to leave the chamber. So that's just a quick, simplified version of the process. We don't need to be experts on legislation. Now we just know how laws that govern our behavior become laws in the first place.